So a few weeks ago, we discussed in one of the videos a few signs that you're not getting enough protein. Today, I'm sharing 5 different foods that have 20 grams worth of protein that you can add into your diet in order to help boost your protein intake in today's video. All right, guys, if you're new to my channel and you don't know who I am, my name's Autumn and I'm a certified clinical nutritionist with my master's in nutrition and human performance. On my channel, I'm typically talking about the science-backed and holistic methods that you can use in order to achieve your wellness dreams. So if you have a wellness goal in mind, make sure you subscribe. So we're also in week 2 of the summer intermittent fasting challenge. It's been really amazing to see all of your posts and what everyone's doing during this challenge in order to achieve their wellness goals. I know some of you guys are following the wedding protocol with me, others are following the gut healing guru, others are on the 21-day intermittent fasting program. And if you haven't checked it out yet and you want to join in, it's not too late, so you can check out the details for how you can join in on the summer intermittent fasting challenge down in the description below. And what's really great is that you can incorporate all of these foods that we're talking about during the summer intermittent fasting challenge as well. So if you are part of the challenge, these are some really great options for you. And each of these foods do contain at least 20 grams of protein. And generally these can be used as a base for any of your meals. Depending on your needs, you might need to bump up this protein amount, especially if you're an athlete or especially if you're recovering from an illness or an injury or if you're a man. But starting off with this 20 grams is a great place to start. I've also included some plant-based and animal-based proteins within this video too, so that there's options for everyone. Okay, so let's jump into the first one, and this is actually one of my favorites lately, and it's 1 cup of Greek yogurt. This is full fat Greek yogurt, not the low fat stuff. And depending on the brand, this can really vary on how much protein you're getting from 1 cup's worth, but generally it's going to be between 18 to 22 grams of protein. And like I mentioned, I recommend using the full fat Greek yogurt. This is to ensure that you have more of the beneficial fatty acids to help stimulate that CCK, which remember is that satiation or satiety hormone that tells your brain that you're satisfied, that you're full, and that you don't need to eat. When we stimulate the CCK, it helps to also suppress those sugar cravings that ultimately are much more detrimental to our goals. Now, if possible, I recommend getting also both organic and grass-fed. Grass is what cows eat, and when they actually get the foods that they eat, they're going to produce healthier products as well. So you can use Greek yogurt in a variety of ways. Lately, I've been using it as the base for the protein in my smoothies. So I'll just put about a cup's worth of Greek yogurt in my smoothies, which I recently shared with my birthday smoothie recipe. You can check that out right here. But you can also use it as a fat-burning yogurt parfait, as the base, or even stirred into your chia brekkie bowl. There's a lot of ways to use Greek yogurt in order to boost your protein intake. Plus, it is going to be a complete protein source, so it's going to have that favorable amino acid ratio so your body can better use those amino acids. Okay, number 2, 3 ounces of tuna. Just make sure that you're looking for a high quality, low mercury source. The best brand that I've seen for tuna is going to be Safe Catch tuna. If I'm using tuna, that's generally going to be the one that I go for. But if you can find one that also tests for mercury and it's very, very, very low mercury levels, then that's going to be a great option as well. And just 3 ounces of tuna comes in at around 22 grams of protein. That's pretty dense for a protein source. Not to mention the small boost you get in those anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. And you can swap this in for a protein source for really any meal. An easy way to do this, if you're using any of the salads from the complete intermittent fasting bundle recipes, you can just swap in 3 to 4 ounces for your salad base instead of whatever your normal preferred protein is. All right, number 3. 4 ounces of organic tempeh. Now, tempeh is a fermented soy product, which makes it so that it helps to decrease any of the possible negative effects that soy can have. Plus, by having it be fermented, it makes it much easier to digest and break down. Now, depending on the brand, about 4 ounces will give you roughly 20 grams of protein as well. Although soy is a very controversial topic in the field of nutrition, there does seem to be some consensus across the board that at least when soy is fermented, it really helps to reduce the negative aspects and amplify the positive. So if you are looking for more plant-based, more dense source of protein, using tempeh could be a really great option for you. And what's great about it is it's very easy to swap in and out of recipes, even if a recipe uses more of an animal-based type of protein. I know that some of the AMPs will crumble it up in place of eggs to make sort of a tempeh scramble. So you can get a little bit creative with it, but it is a great source if you are plant-based that you want to get a more dense source of protein. You can use 4 ounces of organic tempeh. All right, number 4. 3 eggs with half an ounce of sharp cheddar. I mean, not only is this combination going to make for a really, really great egg scramble, especially when topped with the spicy SoCal guac from the complete intermittent fasting bundle, oh my gosh. But it also helps to bring the protein content to around 20 grams of protein. I particularly like this combination of eggs and cheese because both of these are higher fat, higher protein combinations. It's not going to be as dense in protein as some of the other protein sources that we're talking about. So by having both of these, it helps to just push that protein up to 20 grams. And there's long been a stigma around eggs in general. It's something I still get asked questions about, especially in relation to cholesterol. So if you're a little concerned on it and you're not sure if you should be using eggs and using the full egg, egg, then I really recommend that you check out my video where I break down the science of eggs and cholesterol with this video right here. But I think it's pretty obvious on how you can use this combination. Very easy, very simple, especially if you have the updated Level Up guide. You can check out the adult snack pack recipe, which is such a really easy way to include eggs and cheese, along with other really great fats and fibers. And it's super easy to pack lunch to bring with you on the go. All right, number 5, 3 ounces of grass-fed ground beef. Just 3 ounces of the grass-fed ground beef comes in at about 22 grams of protein. So if you're someone that needs a little boost of protein for your body's needs, this is an easy way to bump this up to 4 ounces or 5 ounces to get enough for what you need. Plus, it's an extremely versatile ingredient that's fairly inexpensive when compared to other cuts of beef. I love using this recipe in the pumpkin chili goodness recipe, or of course the Spanish meatballs, which, oh my gosh, now that it's summer, I'm definitely going to be making more of this. I always crave this recipe during the summer. And of course, depending on the protocol you're using, you can even grill this up and pair it with some sweet potato fries. And the amount of protein you need is highly individualized, again, depending on your needs, but using this 20 grams is a really great jumping off point. So remember, if you haven't joined the Summer Intermittent Fasting Challenge yet, it's not too late to join. You can check out the details for the challenge down the description below. Now, if you think that you might not be getting enough protein, I highly recommend you check out my video on signs, very common signs of not getting enough protein right here. Also, if you're new to my channel and you love this science-backed information, make sure you subscribe right here. Come out with new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. All right, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.